Well, the AFCON has really stand out, this year. When you look at Algeria, you look at even Mozambique, you look at one of the favorites, Senegal. But, for me, I think Congo, DRC Congo, what the coach, Sebastien, has done with the team has been very incredible because the way they set up, the way they play, they build up from the back. The midfield players knowing when to surge forward and when to hold back. The distribution of the ball and being staying compact. I think for me, they really stand out, but not stand out in a gap where you can see the other nations that I mentioned and even the teams that are going back home, like Gabon. They didn't look that bad as well. Have a few. We have Ibrahim Mbaye, the 19-year-old, Paris Saint-Germain player who plays for Senegal. He has really shown, the quality as a young man, coming off the bench in all the three group matches and makes a difference. Creating chances, assisting, and that shows a lot from a young man. And then, of course, we have two other players, Onyeka, a Nigerian, who didn't start the first game. Came in the second game, and has really stand out. And I think he has three goals already. I think another player is Nkadi, the Moroccan player who has scored two, let's say, the best goals in the tournament, and we have to choose which one is the best because he's incredible. He didn't start the first game like Onyeka, but comes in as a sub in the first game against Comoros. Give Morocco the 3 points, and then in the last group game, scored another spectacular bicycle kick that and Morocco another 3 points. So I don't think we have an underdog. Football has changed. African football have changed. Our slogan is "We play different," and we hit the wall hard. And the country that I mentioned, DRC Congo, you will say, okay, they might have a slight chance of saying underdogs because the last time they won it, I think it was in the 60s, the early stage of the AFCON. Since then, they haven't really have a grab on it. But I won't call them an underdog because they came out from the same group with Nigeria in the World Cup qualifiers, and they made the sorry, not the groups, they met in the playoffs, and they made the final stage of the qualification to the World Cup, and they have had an incredible 3 games so far, the AFCON. So underdogs, I don't think so. We don't have an underdog because football in Africa has been taken, to a different dimension. These countries have played, at this stage of the knockout stage. These players that we're talking about have represented, their clubs and country in the highest level. So it depends on how tactical, the coaches, put a plan, on the board and succeed on the field. And it's knockout. You go to sleep, you are in the flight tomorrow going back home. So tactically, experience will come to play, but it depends on who wants it more and who can stand, for the whole 90 or 120 minutes of football.